Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Mokakadah. Shalom to the 144,000, the rest of the elect out there. Shalom to you all. And I'm going to entitle this video, we're really going to be tested. The emphasis on the word really. Anyway, I'm going to add some precepts to this title. Revelation 3 verse 10, Daniel 12 verse 1. And I'm going to go into the Bible Hub commentary. And I was thinking about doing this a couple hours ago. And I'm back here again in front of the PC. And I was watching this video. This video was on. I watched some of it, caught it kind of in the middle, that was put up by Apostle Ryan Blob. And he was going into the jump shot, and he was mentioning certain camps. And this is from a video that Yashawamba, Elder Yashawamba, had put together, which I did it. I believe it was a 13-minute one, if I'm not mistaken. It's not the whole thing. I didn't even get a chance to see the whole thing, which I'll see later. But in this short version of that video, I guess the short version and the long version. Now the long version of the video is on Odyssey, which I made a copy of it, the short one, and put it on Odyssey myself, and it features these other Israelite camps concerning the jump shot, and they pretty much said that take it. There's nothing wrong with taking it. You should take it. I urge you to take it. One camp over the other. Give me a second. Go ahead. That includes labor. Okay. All right. What am I going to say? There's no radio in there, so yeah, and all that. That's something. I guess they're rich. All right, go ahead. Why not? All right, thanks. So I'm back. I just got an important call. I was back and forth on the phone. So anyway, you see this video right here. I didn't get a chance to see the whole video, but I saw some of it. It was put up actually 4 days ago. I saw some of it. I've seen the whole thing. So anyway, it says America is building these secret facilities in all 50 states. Why? And Revelation 2:10 came to mind. Revelation 3:10 came to mind, and Daniel chapter 12 verse 1 came to mind. Also, when you go to Daniel chapter 1, matter of fact, even in the blue letter even tells you, when you go to Daniel chapter 12 verse 1, and you go to the blue letter, which I'm going to do, it mentions a bunch of scriptures. It mentions one of the precepts. The commentary mentions is Jeremiah 30 verse 7. So in Daniel chapter 12 verse 1, it doesn't say Jacob's trouble, but it actually says Jacob's trouble in Jeremiah 30 verse 7. And part of that trouble is the test, and we're going to be tested. Revelation 3 verse 10, And this thing that happened 3 years ago, it was a test. And based upon that test, the whole world was tested, by the way, because the WHO was involved. So it's a world thing. It's not a regional thing, just Americans or Canadians. It was a whole planet. It was a worldwide thing. And so you had people get nervous and come on my comment board and come on other apostles and bishops and even elders. Is this the Revelation 13, 16? And we would either say no, or, well, that's one more reason not to take it, whatever the case may be. But we knew that that wasn't it, even though they said if you don't get the jump, and you got to get a card that you got the jump in order for you to go to restaurants. I remember when they really did what they did, the down. I remember we going down. This had to be 2021, beginning of 2021, maybe somewhere in between 2020. We went down to Manhattan. We drove down there, myself, the other apostles, and the bishop Sakharan. We went down to Manhattan, and everything. There was no traffic. You might have seen a taxi go by, seen a couple of cars. It looked like a ghost town, for real. We went down there. It had to be maybe 7 o'clock. It had to be fall, winter, early winter, whatever. And we drove down it like everything. Remember, you had the thing, but you had to be in the crib at a certain time. But then when they started opening back up, you had to have this card proving that you got the jump. You had all kind of things on the news of people trying to go out of town, because it didn't apply to them outside of the state. They tried to go in the restaurant of Jake family. So there was a fight. There was a couple of fights out there. They said, look, you can't eat, So that was just a test run to what they're really going to do. And they're talking about the new thing with the birds. I got to be careful as to what I say. But that was a test, and that was a test, and this is the real deal. Okay? Like on the TV, it says this is only a test. Well, this is the real deal. So it says here, dissident detention. You can hardly see it. And this is a guy that talks about it. That he knows somebody, a woman that worked for a company, and they do contracting. And there was a bid to build these centers, these buildings, in all 50 states. That includes, the other states not contiguous to the states. Hawaii, Guam, New York, California, Illinois, all of them, Florida. So in this video, they're talking about that this is not for these people coming in, but for us, for the ones that don't comply. So these two major camps, they pretty much said, one said it straight up, go ahead and take it. The other one said, yeah, you can take it, yes or no. mention their names. If you don't know who they are, then ask somebody. But anyway, I got to watch the rest of this video, which is 18 minutes long. But I watched enough, you know. There's another one I got to watch, which is 12 minutes long. Oh yeah, there was something. The first person that D, that government is saying no, he didn't DIE of that. Scriptures speak about being vigilant. Try not to make this long. This is the fulfillment of Habakkuk 2, starting from the first verse, first 3-4 verses. If it tarry, wait for it, it shall surely come, it shall not tarry. So it's here, it's at the door, it's opening the door. So now what I did was I went to Revelation 3 verse 10. We already know about, ultimately it's going to come down to Revelation 13 verse 16. And then everybody's eyes are going to be on GMS. Because the records is out there, the videos is out there as of what we said 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 15 years ago. So these other people that say different, you can, the receipts are either there or they're not there. And a lot of you that are in the faith, that are strong in the faith, you're going to really be tested. You know, I see it this way, that you're going to lose everything. You're living in a house, you're not part of the buying and selling, you got to pay rent, so you got to buy into keeping a roof over your head. So we'll be homeless, whether there'll be a place for us to stay that the Most High will set up for us. Isaiah 65, they shall eat, my servants shall eat. So we will be taken care of some kind of way, but it's going to be a test. The ones of you that got families, what the Apostle Paul said, better that you just be on your own. So you may be strong, but is your wife going to be strong? And the test is to see what you're going to do. You know, you're going to say, oh no, you miss a meal for 3 days, you're going to panic. You got to eat and your kids got to eat. So that's when that faith has to kick in. So it says, now we taught that this is the MOTB, the test. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, meaning we kept inside of this word, reading the word, going out on the highways and the byways, doing the videos. And now we do videos. If the Spirit's on us, I'll do 2 or 3 videos. It says, I also will keep thee from the hour. Now in the NLT, it says time. Now when you look up the word hour right here, the word means any time. It could mean a season of temptation, which shall come upon all the world. Now that word world is not cosmos, it's not eon, it's oikomeni, meaning the whole entire earth. Go back to the jump shot, that was given to the whole entire earth to try or test them that dwell upon the earth. That word there is gay or gi or geo, which means the whole earth. This is oikomeni, the whole inhabited earth, the people on the earth, and earth is the geo. the place that you live. If you got rid of all people, what's left is a geo. The world are the people. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast, tight, which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. So what are we to hold on to? This truth. Are we to do what the scriptures say do? So when the revelation, the MOTB, actually comes to pass, that's the main test. You pass that test because you know the scriptures. You pass that test, you're sure to get a seat on the chariot, on Yahweh's chariot. So let me just do this. Try not to make this long. Because thou hast kept the word, which is the word in the Greek is logos. So you get the word logo of my patience. I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. So we're going to be tested, man.
Strong's G 3986 Pyrasmas.
It says an experiment. And you guys are the lab rats, the test dummies. Attempt, trial. That's why they're going to have those the centers for the ones that's not going to take it. You're going to have a lot of Edomites that know exactly what it is. It's the MOTB. Proving. We're going to see Most High going to separate the men from the boys. So if you lose, if you're a boy, you're going to take it. If you took a bag and you're in Israel, top leader in Israel, you're going to push it. Like I said in previous videos, there's going to be a major shakeup. This is the last, you have 3 prophecies left, major prophecies. This prophecy here, the destruction and deliverance, or the deliverance and destruction. You fail this test, you're not gonna be on the good side of the next 2 prophecies. We've been telling you. You can't say, well, I didn't know if the Most High I've been telling you through us. Yeah, but I was by the IUIC and I thought, well, you thought. It says trial proving, the trial made of you by my bodily condition. Yeah, because you're going to be starving at first. But Isaiah 65 is going to kick in. Since conditions serve as to test the love of the Galatians toward Paul. Now, was not our Lord tested, fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, and spiritual demon Satan tested him? First thing he tested him with was bread. So he said, man shall not live by bread alone, but every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Most High. The trial, and when this thing happens, everybody's going to realize, these different camps and so forth, they're going to realize that that's exactly what we've been saying for years. The trial of man's fidelity or faith in integrity. And Job had passed the test because he was a man of integrity. Virtue, constancy, and enticement to sin. Taking the jump shot or the MOTB is not sin, it's a sin. It's something that you're not to do if you're one of the elect. And if you're one of the elect, you would know about it. If you're not one of the elect, you're not going to know about it. You're not going to know that this is in the scriptures. It says temptation, whether arising from the desires or from the outward circumstance, because you're going to have to deal with the circumstance that you're in. And, we're going to have to pass. If you want to make it, you better pass. If you don't pass this test, you ain't going to make it. You ain't going to be on the ship. Which means you're not one of the elect. The elect is going to take it. It says right here, of the temptation by which the devil, the spiritual demon Satan, sought to divert. It says here Jesus. We know that Jesus, the word there should be there, is Yahweh Shai, the Messiah, Hamashiach, from his divine errand. What is an errand? Somebody said, okay, I'm going to give you this money, go and get this. You work for a particular job or whatever. So guess what? The Most High sent us for an errand. He gave us the instruction as what to do and what not to do. And this, they're going to tempt you with this, but don't deal with it. Because you're on an errand. So you got guys that came into this thing in the 90s or whatever, the 80s, and fell off. And turning it back. We can mention names all day. And these guys watch our video. They watch all our videos. And because they fell off, they turned their back on the plow, went back into the world. They're part of the world. They become a part of the world. So the world's going to take it. But they're going to know not to take it because they're listening to us. Some of them are fucking scoffers, man. And a lot of them are going to take it knowing that that it's an MOTB, but they're going to get weak and take it. I said this is not the best time to be a family man, because your wife's going to get weak. If she's one of the elect, she'll make it through. Your children will make it through. The ultimate test. Esau, Bible Belt Edomites, they're on a higher level than these other camps, because they know what's up. It says of the condition of things or a mental state by which we are enticed to sin or take it, or to a lapse from the faith and holiness. A lapse is meaning you lose the faith for a little while, but you kind of come back. So if you lapse, then you're gonna wind up taking. Then you're gonna realize that you shouldn't have took it, and then you're gonna see how you can take it out, and you ain't gonna be able to take it out. You might go back to the doctor. Hey, take it out. He said, nope, you can't take it out. You're supposed to have it. So you other camps, you people that follow these other camps, these false camps, you're gonna F around and find out. And this all when this happens, it's gonna be in the middle of Jacob's trouble. Adversity, this is going to be adverse to you. Affliction, trouble, time of Jacob's trouble, sent by the Most High, because this is the Most High's technology, and serving to test or prove one's character, faith, and holiness. Temptation, i.e. trial, test of the Most High by men. Rebellion against the Most High. Rebellion is as a sin of witchcraft, by which his power and justice are, as it were, put to the proof and challenged to show themselves. So that's the ultimate test. And don't try to be healthy. You don't want to be sick, or you got to go to the hospital, because you ain't gonna be let into the hospital. You got to have the charagma. Because when you go to the hospital in the hood, that's somebody got to pay for it. It's the government that pays for it. Medicaid, Medicare. So let me go from there to, let me come back. So either these other camps don't know about it, or they took the bag, or they don't know about it and they're full of pride. Either way, you follow these guys, you're effed. So this is a very important precept right here. So now what I did was, like I said, I'm not going to make this long. I typed in Daniel 12 verse 1, which says, to show you that these Christian scholars, they know that, Daniel chapter 12 verse 1 is goes, the first scripture that come to your mind is Jeremiah 30:7. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth. Now people be saying, well, Michael is our Lord. No, Michael's not our Lord. Michael is behind Yahushua. When you go to Daniel 12, it proves that. Read the whole Daniel chapter 10. It says the great prince, or one of the great princes, which stands for the children of thy people. Who are the children of Michael's people? Israel. Who are the people, the children of Yahushua's people? Israel. He's an Israelite. Matthew 1:21. For he shall save, you shall call his name, he save, or he deliver, for he shall save his people from his people. Merely paraphrasing. And who is his people? Well, who is he? What's his nationality? Israelite? Judah? He coming for Judah, Benjamin, Levi, all the tribes. But the elect only. It's all about the elect. If you're not a part of the elect, it's gonna go over your head. The ones of you that do watch this thing, a lot of you watch it to be entertained. You don't know you're gonna be. A lot of you people that watch us, a lot of you don't go to the Passover. You don't inquire about the Passover. You don't keep the Sabbath day. You don't take this thing serious, but it's entertaining to you. 99% of this is bullshit, but it's entertaining. It says, and there shall be a time of trouble, Jacob's trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And that's, we had, part of our history is we had to eat our babies. So it's going to be worse than that? Yes, cannibalism is coming back. That's in 2nd Ezra 15, round about the 50 some odd verse. They said they're going to go up into the mountains, these preppers, they're going to run out of food and supplies, then they're going to wind up eating their family members. And so it's going to get bad. And at that time, thy people, which are the elect, shall be delivered. Not the church. The people in the church, they're going to just die. The Most High just going to kill them off. Hey, you go back to the IUIC doing the church blitz. Do you know they didn't get not one member to come out that church? Now, if they did, let me know, and I'll say, okay, I take it back. Because if they got one member from any of those churches, they would have had this guy. They said, this is one of the guys that was in the Soul Baptist church that left, and now he's with us, or whatever the case may be. They ain't said that. From my understanding, they didn't get not one Israelite from that church system when they did the church blitz. Now, I'm not knocking them for going out there. You know, that's part of the work, you know, going, warning them. So I'm not knocking them on that. But what I am knocking them on is, you out there for a whole hour, they're calling the cops on you. It's obvious they don't want to hear what you got to say. So the scripture says, shake the dust. Matthew 10. So you're doing your thing. You're fulfilling your own belly. Doing the will of yourself. Romans 16, 17, and 18. You got your own agenda. And part of your agenda is the micro C-hip is the MOTB is sin in all of its forms, whether politically or religious. Just made that shit up. Or it's an embargo. Or it only applies to corporations and landmass. Doesn't apply to people. Oh, it applies to people, but meddle not with them that are given the change. It said, everyone that shall be found written in the Lamb's Book of Life. Who's going to be in the Lamb's Book of Life? Not the Israelites, but the elect of Israel. Because 2/3 of Israelites in America will not make it. It's not talking about the whole nation of Israel. When the smoke clears, when the missiles, when the bombs drop, you're going to have billions of Israelites all around the world, and we're going to have to put them in order. Daniel 7:18, take the kingdom, meaning we're going to take this world. When we come back down, the New Jerusalem coming back down to earth, we're going to come back like, we're going to be all Thanos. We're going to have that power, but beyond that power. And we're going to be like Supermen, Superwomen, Super Children, and Thanos. And Doom. Doom killed Superman. So we're going to go around the world and we're going to separate the nations. Okay, this is from the tribe of Gad, this is from the tribe of Reuben, this is from the tribe, because we're going to be able to look into your spirits and know who you are. You're going to have Israelites looking like Edomites, Moabites, the great multitude in Revelation 7 and 9. You're going to have Edomites that look like Jakes, with woolly hair, dark skin. And you're going to take the Edomites and the other nations, you're going to give them work assignments. So this is beautiful, man. The scriptures say better is the end of a thing than the beginning. So it's the end of our hell and it's the beginning of your hell. So right here it says Cambridge Bible for schools and college. I didn't read all of these, but they were on point. They were on point. It says Michael, the great prince, i.e. the patron angel of Israel. Daniel 10:13, Daniel 10:21. But read the whole chapter, and it tells you. It explains to you that Michael the archangel is not Yahweh Shai, because it was Yahweh Shai that summoned him. to that had to be the king. The king, that was either the king, you got to go back to it. The king of the Medes or the king of Persia. I forget. I'm not going to go to it though. Somebody help me out. It says, stand up as a champion and defender. Daniel 11:1, Daniel 10:13. Hitherto the power of the prince. So when they say Michael is a prince, right? What is a prince? The prince is the son of a king. So who is he the son of? Yahweh Shai. The angels are sons of the Most High. We here in bodies are also sons of the Most High, which are angels in bodies. It says hitherto the power of the prince of Greece has been unchecked. Now Michael interposes for his people final deliverance, and that's yet to come. Standeth for, i.e., protects. A time of trouble. Now check this out. The expression seems borrowed from Jeremiah 30:7. What does it say in Jeremiah 30:7? Jacob's trouble. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So even the Bible Hub knows that Daniel 12:1 goes hand in hand with the time of Jacob's trouble. And the scholars know that this is yet to come, such as never was since. Exodus 9:18. I'm not going to read all of these. Joel 2:2. A day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. Mark 13:19. For in those days shall be affliction such as was not from the beginning of the creation of the Most High. Matthew 24:21. For then shall be great tribulation such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. So that show you that Esau, the scholars study. They know what's up. They know, like I said in many videos in the past, these experts, these scholars, these elite, they know who the Israelites are. All they got to do is say, if the top scholars got together, the top elite, the bankers got together, breaking news, they pull out the 12 tribe sign, these are the Israelites. Guess what? Jacob believed that shit, because Esau said it. Ain't that a bitch? So you Jakes, you Israelites, you're going to be shooken up. You're going to be shooken up, man. But a lot of you are going to take it. And including the ones that know that they're Israelites. That know how to say Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Barakah Ta or Thumb. The ones that say that, but they don't keep up with the new moons, the Sabbaths. They don't keep up with any of the high holy days. They don't do the Passover thing. They don't go out there and teach. They ain't attempting to go to, it's, in other words, to get a part of our camp. Through the years, you had many brothers say, I want to be a part of the camp. I said, well, just keep studying. Because it's a spirit that's going to lead you to the camp. There's guys that come to the camp, and they might be in this thing for 6 months to a year, and then they get disenchanted. Or you looked at them the wrong way, or they feel you looked at them the wrong way, and they leave. Then they run to Vocab Malone. And all you women and all you men, you brothers out there that ran the Vocab Malone, you're gonna taste the same fate as Vocab Malone. But besides, Vocab Malone gonna take that charagma any damn way, because he's a devil. Now, what if he says, I'm not going to take it? You're not going to make it. Even if you take it, you're still not going to make it, because you're an Edomite, until you prove otherwise. The period of deliverance here spoken of is the same as the period of redemption, redeem, no man shall buy you, described in Daniel 7 and 18. But the saints, the elect of Israel, of the Most High, shall take the kingdom. Whose kingdom? The current kingdom is controlled, the prince of the power of the air, Esau, the elite of Esau, and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. So how in the hell is a Gog as bishop? The bishop says, how in the hell is Gog and Magog going to come after us a thousand years from now? They're going to sneak attack us. When it says, the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. Andre 3000, what did he say? He said forever, forever, ever. Meaning, when you say forever, that's a long time. The curses that we into, when you read the scripture, it says forever. But that means there's going to come an end to that. But when it says forever, 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 that means there's no end. It's in Daniel 7 and 18, Daniel 7 and 26. But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and to destroy the end. Daniel 9 and 24. Now you got these Christians saying that that's talking about the rapture. They don't understand this. This already took place. Daniel 9, 24 to 27. I believe that's the very last verse, 27 verse. It already took place. They ain't talking about no rapture. Then it goes into written in the book, written in the Lamb's book of life. This is Daniel 12 verse 2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall be awakened, some to everlasting life. That's the elect, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. That's the Israelites that didn't wake up, and in the kingdom they're gonna be ashamed of themselves, but they're gonna get over it. Ain't nobody gonna burn in hell. Don't listen to Bishop Nate about that. Bishop Nate is teaching a Roman Catholic dogma. Who enter it after their resurrection. Isaiah 4 and 3. Okay, so let me see. Philippians 4 verse 3. Let's see what it says. And I entreat you also, true yoke fellas, help those women which labored. So this is the Apostle Paul saying, putting out the thing, well, help each other. Revelation 3 verse 5. He that overcometh, the same shall be clothed in white raiment, and I will not blot out his name out of the book of life, but I will confess his name before my Father and before his angel. Revelation 13 and 8. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him. Now you got this guy, Bishop Nate, saying that he's talking about a picture of Caesar Borgia. They ain't going to bring out no picture of Caesar Borgia. The image is not talking about a picture of Caesar Borgia. It says, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb, or the Lamb's book of life, slain from the foundation of the earth. Revelation 17 and 18. And the beast that you, let me see something, Revelation 17 and 8, I'm sorry. And the beast that you saw was and is not and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit. That's Rome coming back again. We're in the Roman Empire all over again. It's just not being called Rome. We've been through that thousands of times. Revelation 20 verse 12. It said, I saw the dead, small and great, stand before the Most High, and the books were open. Now, this is not going to actually happen where there's going to be a trial and the Lord is going to judge everybody one by one, because there's what? If there's not 9 billion people, there's close to 9 billion people on the earth. So if you tried every 5 billion people on the earth, we'll be there for the next million years. Esau's being tried. He's on trial. Esau's on trial. That's why when we go out there and we teach, that's why you got Edomite Christians coming up. They're defending themselves. Well, wait a minute, I'm a Gentile. So all that, the slavery, the this, the that, what you did, there's no Sabbath in this country. But then, and like this guy Trump, this clown Trump. He talking about he believes in the scriptures. He's swearing on the Bible, which is against the scriptures. And when he came into office, he didn't say, look, we're going back to the blue laws. Sundays, everything closed. Or really, Friday, sundown, and Saturday, sundown, everything. So this guy's not no man of God. Yeah, but he's a Christian. Well, Christians believe in Sunday. Remember, go back to the blue laws. I remember the blue laws. The blue laws, if it's not in Jersey, it's in certain parts of New Jersey. Everything is closed, or most things are closed. So the books are being opened right now, open before the firmament. Second Ezra's chapter 6. When Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua comes, he's going to bring the judgment. He's going to pronounce sentence against Esau and Jake and the other nations. See, I could have put a lesson up. I could have took all these precepts here and put it in a list, and you wouldn't know that I got this from the Bible Hub. Even Bishop Nate uses it. He says, go to the Bible Hub. He did the other 2 weeks ago. All right, go to the Bible Hub. Where do you think he got that from? Got that from me. Oh, this is pretty good. This is a pretty good site right here. I got to use this. So anyway, you will be tested. Oh, there's a precept I forgot to go to. That's let me come back one. This is the detention centers. You're going to be tested too. For none of those things which thou shalt suffer, behold, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. And the thing that you're going to suffer is the MOTB. If you don't take it, you can't register your car. You can't buy nothing from the store. You can't have a house to live in unless the Most High provides you with something. And that's what we're looking to. Many of brothers had dreams about how the angels gave us food. It says, behold, the devil, which is a physical counterpart, shall cast some of you into prison. Some of you shall also be beheaded. Revelation 20:4. That ye may be tried or tested, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days for a certain segment of times until you pass. Okay, you pass the test. Now bless him. Be thou faithful unto death. Some of us will be put to death by guillotine. And I will give thee a crown of life. You're going to get the kingdom. And you don't got to die on this side. See, Israelites that don't make it, they're going to die on this side, but they're going to come back as newborn babies. You want to be in your body as a grown man, and you want to go right into the kingdom. You want that change to come. Goes on to say, he that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches, the 7 churches of Asia Minor. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death. What's the second death? Fire. The first death was water. Going back to Noah, this is the second death. That's in Peter. Matter of fact, let me go to that. 2 Peter 3. Give you the verse in a second. Start from the 3rd verse. Knowing this first that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lust, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? That's why you guys give yourself a time limit. If the Lord don't come in 5 years of me being his truth, I'm leaving. For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were, so the beginning of creation. For this they willingly are ignorant of that by the word of the Most High, the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the waters in the waters, whereby, it's in the 7th verse, I was right, whereby the world that then was being overflowed with water, that's the first death, but the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire, the missiles hitting America. And stop teaching Germany's going to be destroyed and Italy's going to be wiped off the map. No. Those nations are going to stand. They're going to be jacked up from the earthquake, but they're not going to be totally destroyed by a missile. They may get hit with a stray missile or two. Not a stray missile, but Russia has more missiles than any other nation, ICBMs than any other nation. America's number 2. America has 5,000 and some odd. Russia has almost 6,000. And they're all focused on America. All these countries that possess missiles, they're going to all focus it on America. It says, and it's going to be a sneak attack. It says, reserved unto fire, which is the second death, against the day of judgment, and perdition. Perdition means destruction of ungodly men. So, if you're thinking that, oh, wow, Russia, Ukraine, and this war, and you got the France going into Ukraine, and you got the U.S. troops, and they're setting up a draft, so we're going to be out of here in the next month. No. You're going to be tested. You're going to be tested. You're not going to get out of this thing that easy. You're going to be tested. Each and every one of you. Each and every last one of you, including myself. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom.